And good evening, everybody. I'm back at it again. Sorry I missed most of the. Planning on doing a YouTube video during my vacation, but it didn't happen because my sister and niece got sick and were in the hospital on Christmas Eve day and Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. So, I didn't do a video, plus I was very much busy at all times. Mostly today, Happy New Year's Eve to everybody. It is December 31st of 2019. We have about 4 hours to go until the countdown of 2020 begins. So, right now I'm going to show you what all I got for Christmas. Most of the stuff, anyway. Some of the stuff is like clothes and stuff. But a lot of the stuff that I got for Christmas, I will be able to show you at point blank range. So, we're going to move on to our first present that I got. It's huge, and it is very hilarious. As you know, I'm big into Bigfoot, Sasquatch, the big, tall, 11-foot man who roams the woods throughout the year. Depends on what climate it is. Usually in the summer, he stays north up in Canada, but in the winter, he makes his way to the south of the border to the United States. I am talking about Bigfoot. And this is what my parents got me. It says, "Believe in yourself even when no one else will." Signed by Sasquatch. It was a real quote that we found from Sasquatch on Facebook. And I thought it was hilarious when I opened it. I was like, my gosh, what is that? So, anyway, moving on to our next present. This one is going to take a while to be completed because it is a 500 puzzle piece of, of Ohio State game day, pretty much. That's what I'm going to put it as. This is what it is right here. See, I already unwrapped the box, and we already have a puzzle piece, 500 pieces. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's finished. It's of the helmet. Of course, you got like game day stuff like Coke, drink, pop. You got burgers, hot dogs, football team, Brutus, cooler. At first, I thought that was a laptop. Like, why do you need a laptop? An old Ford truck. Yeah, of course. Stadium. Of course, Brutus holding up the flag. And the real Buckeye helmet. And the big banner in the background. So, that's what it's going to look like when all this is completed. And now moving on to our next thing, which is my Steelers hat. I actually bought this myself when I was going out to get two other gifts from my mom and my friend from Ohio, who is a Browns fan, unfortunately, Cleveland Browns. But that's all right there. And then actually, I'm wearing one of my gifts right now, which are very comfortable pajama pants. I got these pajama pants in Kentucky from my stepmom's mom, who lives in Kentucky, in Ashland, Kentucky. And we went there Christmas Eve, spent Christmas Eve day into Christmas Eve, spent the night, and then drove up the next morning to Ohio to have for Christmas Day, to have Christmas there. And it was really fun. Of course, we played our famous game, Catchphrase. We had my grandfather makes a quiz every year, a Christmas quiz. He puts together like history questions between world history, American history, government, and even a few Bible questions in there. I know a few of the Bible questions. That's easy for me to remember. But the American history, government, world history, I'm like, what are we talking about? So, anyway, moving on from there. Let's see. My we also played catchphrase. After the quiz, we always play catchphrase. My grandmother, who passed away in 2001 of cancer in November, she used to make broken glass jello. Now, broken glass jello consists of red, orange, and green jello mixed with like a cream filling, and of course, milk, eggs, all that to make it. But the way that she made it, it looked like broken glass. The jello pieces looked like broken glass, like someone smashed a window. So, broken glass jello. And now my aunt makes it every Christmas day. And we have punch and just snacks and all kinds of stuff. We had a big Thanksgiving feast for some reason. That's usually what we eat. Well, not really Thanksgiving. We just had like a big dinner. A Polish dinner. Pierogies are very good. It's like a dough wrapped with cranberry sauce and raisins. And very good. And sometimes you can put cheese in them. And so but very good snack. And of course, we had cornbread and mashed potatoes, turkey, you name it. We had it. Sweet potato casserole, green bean casserole, rolls. But nevertheless, it was very good. And so we had that, and then we also, let's see. Oh, and then after that, of course, the kids opened gifts and went on from there. But I also got a nice new ornament. I do not know where that ornament went. I have no idea where it's at. I don't think I know I brought it home, but I don't know where it was. I don't know where it's at. Maybe I didn't bring it home. I don't know. But then after that, the day after Christmas, we went to North Carolina. Now, North Carolina in Durham, the home of the Duke Blue Devils, which is actually the shirt that I'm wearing right now. Because they played today and won big. They won by like 50. So, big fan of Duke basketball. Last year, Zion Williamson, he was one of the star players from Duke. But we ended up going to Durham because that's where my stepmom's other daughter lives, her youngest daughter, Emily, who is married to Lindsay, and he has a 3D printer. This is another gift that I got while I was there. A 3D printer that, of course, prints 3D, duh. And he compacted, it was actually supposed to be my birthday gift, but they just gave it to me as a Christmas present anyway, which I was fine with that, because this is super cool. I have it lit up now, but he took, I guess he sort of showed me on his computer of how to do it, but you take, like, these wires, this is in the printer, take these wires, and you print, and it, like, goes in tiny layers, about less than a centimeter thick, and just goes. And it depends on how many, like, pictures you can put on there, because it could go from being only 4 hours to being a day and a half printing this thing. And it depends on how big you want it. But he did the horseshoe, Ohio Stadium, and Brutus holding the flag, standing on top of the Ohio State logo. And I'm going to show it to you right now. It's a really bright light, so you might not be able to see it real clear. Ah, there we go. You can see it right there. And if you look very close enough, you can actually see the layers on the magnitude. And you can see it really came out awesome. But you can see the stadium in the background, the horseshoe. And of course, Brutus standing on top of the Ohio State logo, holding the big flag in it. And it's an LED light. You kind of can't see it because it's so freaking bright. This is what they actually use at LED lights at football games and baseball if you're playing a night game. It's the same kind of spectrum. So, but you can see here, some of the layers in the design, and I thought it was like the coolest gift ever. Better than what I could do. But he said that took about 16 hours. It took almost a day and a half to print to fully have the scale of it. So that's pretty long. And that's another one. Another gift I got. There was another one I got from him as well. It was actually from my stepmom's oldest daughter that got me it. Both my dad and I, and it's a phone holder for the car, where you can stick it to the dashboard and it holds your phone in case you need to find somewhere to go. And so, of course, that was a cool idea. And although my gifts were, I loved all my gifts. I mean, they were great. But the one thing that my dad got was he finally got an Alexa Dot, an Echo Dot, and I loved it. It was so cool. I was like, ooh, I can't wait to go and set that up and all this stuff. And so we had it set up yesterday. Ended up setting it up yesterday, and it's been so cool. You can ask Alexa the weather. You can ask her about sports scores. You can ask her about anything. A history question. Oh, and one more thing in here. I got a new shirt. Of course, I've been wanting it. I was wanting it for Christmas for a long time. Ever since I saw it on the fans' website, Fanatics website. This shirt right here. I know you kind of can't see it. I don't know if you can see it at all. Can't really see it. Okay. Let me bring it out. Oh, dear. Alright, let me bring it up. There we go. You can see. There we go. It's a long sleeve red plaid Ohio State dress shirt. I was wanting this ever since I saw it on the Fans Edge website, Fanatics website. And it's awesome. Because it was funny because I guess they ordered it, and I guess it was like right after I saw it, they ordered it or something. And they're like, and I was like, I want this for Christmas so bad. But they were like, well, wait for your birthday. I was like, it's a month away. But I ended up getting it, and so now for my birthday, which is next month, in 20 days, I guess I should say, 20 days, and in 3 weeks, so now all I want for my birthday is just money and or gift cards. Gas gift cards, restaurants, stores, go out and buy my own stuff. But nevertheless, I did actually get a couple gift cards. I got a Five Guys gift card and a Dairy Queen gift card. So that was good. But hopefully, like I said, this Christmas was excellent. I enjoyed it. even though my sister and my niece got sick and were in the hospital, it just made Christmas a little weird this year. Just because it didn't feel like Christmas because it was 65 degrees. It felt like spring. And so it was very much odd. Um, right now I'm in my room, and so I'm not outside doing stuff because it's, well, one, it's dark, and two, it's 8:30 at night. So, but appreciate you watching. We'll have more videos to come. Please like, subscribe, comment any other videos. I have been kind of scarce because of that it just been hectic all around, and me working and money issue, but we'll put that aside later. Just traveling anyway. And so appreciate you guys watching, and looking forward to seeing you guys next time.